Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Zeke finally here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. So I've been quite sick for quite a long time, and I'm actually still a bit sick. And by the way, this win streak -6 is because I was testing things. Oh, and I'm so behind. Anyways, I was quite sick, and I didn't get better, and then Christmas happened, and I haven't been around for a while, so I want to apologize, especially to my Patreon supporters. If you feel like it, you can definitely deny payment. I wouldn't blame you this month. But anyways, I'm currently back, and I'm going to be playing on hard mode, and I still haven't unlocked Samson on this file. Oh my god, that is pathetic. So, let's see, I haven't actually beaten the dark room with Isaac. So let's go ahead and do that. I know it's not the most important thing to do, but I feel like it. And I feel that Isaac will be my best chance of not taking damage for 2 rooms. And now I tested this yesterday. I tested the entire game to make sure it was actually running at a decent frame rate, as long as I turned off all my cameras, and suddenly it's running slow again. And I recorded a bunch and it was running perfectly fine. Maybe it's just me, maybe it feels draggy because reasons, I don't know. Could be. Let's go ahead and take this range down. I think it'll be a really good pill for me, and it will serve me well in the future. I'm glad to be on the basement. So this run is pretty much the unlock Samson run. This guy's gonna fire a bunch of tears at me when he dies, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's alright. It's alright enough, I guess, considering everything's a mess. Leapers should be fairly easy to dodge. I realize I'm killing them incredibly slowly, but again, the entire point of this run is to just kill as quickly as possible. I didn't even realize I couldn't see my health, and now I have a black heart, which makes it fairly likely that I'll be able to get a deal with the devil on the 2nd floor. I just can't believe I haven't gone 2 floors without taking damage yet. So basically the reason I'm so behind on Isaac is I stopped playing it once I couldn't record it because I was so depressed about not being able to record it. Oh, please die. There we go. That did not go as well as it could have. 2 more squirters in there, I think they're called. And one of them's a champion, so he can do a full heart of damage. I'm not a fan of that. And I'm fairly certain that the curse room actually counts as red heart damage, or as damage, as far as unlocking Judas goes. But I'm pretty happy with the attack fly. I would have rerolled it if I wasn't. And this floor is slightly bigger than one might normally expect of it. There we go. Used my fly there to take them out a bit quicker. I tend not to position myself specifically to use the fly, but when the fly rotates into position, it's kind of a waste not to use it. So that's what's going on there. Like right now the fly is very much out of position, but I could have it spin around here and kill the hell out of this guy. Lovely. And I'm fairly certain that actually prevented him from exploding in my face. And a pill, which is another range down. Not interested. Oh god, okay. So I stayed in position there basically just to have the attack fly do a bit of extra damage. So this is my chance to actually get Steven, which I'm hoping... I can't believe that! That was some bullshit brownie in motion. Okay, well I have to go 2 more floors in a row without taking damage. I'm pretty sure that's how you unlock Samson anyways. And they keep being on the wrong side to actually take damage from my attack fly too, which I'm not a huge fan of, because the attack fly does considerably more damage than my tears at present. And I kind of do want to kill little Steven before big Steven. Big Steven dies a lot more easily. And if possible, I'd also want to... I haven't even made him appear in the basement. Reroll that, get meat. I didn't really want little Steven. Meat's a better option. I was actually kind of hoping that I would reroll it into Steven himself. Yeah, so the reason I'm so behind is that I got depressed and just stopped playing it because I couldn't play it properly. But I think I am currently over it, and I'm happy to just be back and doing commentary and not be incredibly ill and bedridden. I kind of had a depressing holiday, all things considered, and I know that I should not be a downer because, you know, it's kind of my job to be the opposite of a downer, kind of. But basically, like, 2 weeks into December, Jessica lost her job due to like the crash in the oil industry, and this is very personal information, so I probably shouldn't be telling you, but I don't think she'll care. And then I immediately after got a really bad cold, which because I kept doing commentary turned into laryngitis, and it was just overall not a very good holiday. Let's put it that way. I tend to get a bit sick during holidays, but not usually quite this sick. And I haven't lost this hard on this floor, so far so good. I don't know if deals with the devil count as damaging me. I'm hoping no, because I can't turn down a deal with the devil. Not easily anyways. Attack Fly is really good in rooms like this where these guys just kind of like hide behind rocks and are pains in the dick. Because I can do that, and I do have a bomb, so I can grab that key, which is very important since I do want to go to the item room, if not even the shop. I have 12 cents on this floor. And easy mode, or hard mode, has gotten a lot easier since last time I played, which I am pretty happy about. Gonna go ahead and break all the poo. If I get 2 more cents, the shop is worthwhile, so definitely want to be doing that. And I do now have 2 keys, so I can go to the shop and the item room. Was there another one in that chest, or did I just somehow miss me getting the second key? Damn, no more pennies. No more Mr. Pennywise. No more Mr. something, 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 something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, both the shop and the item room are on that side. Gonna fight the boss first. It is Monstro. Monstro should be super easy, especially if I go ahead and use my Attack Fly. Remember, my Attack Fly is doing considerably more damage than my actual tears, but kind of has to be in the right position to begin with. There we go. Did some good work there. I really shouldn't be using my Attack Fly, because it is a much riskier way to deal damage, but at the same time... Okay, so I do want to re-roll that, that's not synth oil, that is a speed plus range upgrade. I will take Little Brimstone, but not Guppy's Hairball. I know Guppy's Hairball gives me a... I am so pissed at myself. Okay, let's go ahead and take this coin purse. Ignore that I took damage to a spider in the fucking devil room. I got a Tears Down, which is lovely. A Lemon Party, which is lovely. Puberty. I'm very displeased. I'm fairly certain there are 2 possibilities for the secret room. I'm gonna go with the one that's next to the shop, just because I think that's slightly more likely to be it for some reason. It makes no sense statistically speaking, but in my head that was it, and no it wasn't. Oh well. Maybe I should have used that to blow up pots instead, because I was more likely to get money from a couple pots. D4! I have to take D4, right? That re-rolls my entire run, and I can just do that until I get enough money to, or a good enough run to carry me. So I'm taking the bomb here. I'm gonna use the D4, see what I get. Little Chub's pretty good. I have Infestation, I think? I don't know about this. So I ended up with 1 extra bomb and 1 extra key. You know, probably worth it. Didn't end up with the treasure map, so I can't tell where the secret and second secret room are anymore, but that's not a problem. Excuse me for 1 second. I say I'm better. I'm still a tiny bit sick. Have a bit of the sniffles, which is why I muted myself just there. But moving on, this run, this reroll, is it good? Yes, it's alright. Is it good enough to keep forever? I don't know about that. Not to mention, oh, I also have, I also have Tough Love, which is pretty good. Don't seem to have any extra damage other than Tough Love, though. I did somehow kill that guy in the corner. Maybe he just blew himself up. Seems more likely. Bomb for a bomb, ba-bang, ba-dang, dicky. Up jump the something. I hate this room. And that was Infestation paying out. I probably won't be unlocking Samson unless something miraculous happens. And you know, something miraculous could happen. I just don't think it's immediately very likely. If I had a lot of luck to go with this run reroll, I would be like 100% up for it. I would love it and I would keep it forever because Tooth shots are awesome. They do 3 times your normal damage. Yeah, they do 3 times your normal tier damage, which is quite a bit. And they basically can win you the run if you have enough luck, which I think I managed to actually get a luck upgrade. I should check my stats after this, because I seem to be firing a lot of tooth shots here. It says I only have 1 luck, but, don't know about that. Up to 12 cents, almost making the shop worthwhile. Remember, any item, even if it's a bad item from the shop, is worth taking with a D4. Because the D4, it's a bit... It rerolls all your items that you have. So, if you have a shop item, it can reroll it into a deal with the devil item, I think. I'm not entirely sure about that, so don't quote me on it. And I don't like that these guys are both champions, and that they're both one of my least favorite enemies in the game. Blue pill. I'm not sure if I've ever had that blue pill. I've had a few pills, and they've mostly been kind of terrible. Tears upgrade. Thank you. Thank you, game. That makes up for the tears downgrade, and of course, they're not really equivalent, because tears downgrades take away 2 of your tiers, and tears upgrades take away... Tears downgrades take away 1 tier, and tears upgrades give you 2 tiers upgrades. So they're not entirely equivalent, so I now do have slightly more tiers than I began with. So I'm not using the D4 quite yet, and the reason for that, there is a good reason that tonight is going to be a good night. Ow. There's a good reason. The reason I'm not using it is because, like I said, the more items you have, the better it is. So I want to go to the shop first. I'll get Judas's shadow. Interesting. So the secret room cannot be in either of those 2 locations. Now, the reason I say this is interesting is that I think I'm actually going to kill myself and respawn as Judas. Then again, I don't really know what Judas needs, so my secret room can't be there either. Huh. So where would my secret room be? Oh, well, I'll keep exploring. The reason I'm not using the D4 is because eventually you'll end up going through the entire reroll pool, and then you end up with just base tiers and a lot of HP, and your tiers just keep getting worse and worse from there. You're doing base damage. So essentially you just don't want to do it. I'm going to finish this floor off, and there is where a secret room could be, finally. And I'm up to 20... I just went from 13 to 24 cents. Was there a dime hidden under that penny? Because that's what I'm pretty sure just happened. And yeah, so I don't want that to happen. It's pretty much like taking drugs. Yes, if you experiment a bit in college, the first couple times are fine, but then it just gets worse from there. So don't do drugs. I didn't say that doing drugs is fine. Damn, I shouldn't have taken that Balls of Steel pill yet. I also want to fight the boss. I want to get as many items as possible and then reroll. This is a fairly good room for it. Also, I may have the opportunity to get a deal with the devil here, although I haven't really done anything worth a deal with the devil. I'm pretty sure I've taken red heart damage on this floor. But I think my chances were decreased anyways. I'm not going to take that heart yet. Get 1 more item, and then I will reroll. Then I will kill myself, and then I will reroll everything, including Judas's shadow, which I will then have used for the damage upgrade already. So it's a pretty legitimate strategy. Let's put it that way. And then there's a tinted rock in the corner there too, which will help me out. I am pretty psyched about what could possibly happen here. Pretty much doubling my items before I actually go through with this. I don't mind losing a bit of Spirit Heart health here, as I plan to lose it anyways, but while going into the curse room. And the other cool thing about the D4 is if you reroll enough times, you're pretty much guaranteed to become Lord of the Flies, which isn't worth much, but it is worth a flying item. It is pretty much a flying item, and all flies are neutral to you and or on your side from then on, so helps with the blue baby fight in the end. I can actually go into the mob trap room, which I should probably do right away. I should also likely bomb here and see what's in my secret room. A bunch of pennies. Sounds good to me. Maybe I can go to the shop on the next floor. Really? A troll bomb and 1 penny. Well, you know, all in all, even if I take damage, this is entirely worth it for this room. I might not be able to go boss trap room, which I would like to do. But I don't really need the extra item since I will probably eventually get a game-winning run just via rerolls. So I think even if I revive as Judas with Judas's shadow, I can reroll the item, and I don't think it can take away my damage upgrade from dying. Apparently you turn into like Super Judas when you use Judas's shadow, so you get a fairly huge damage upgrade. Some people think that it's even Judas with Book of Belial active all the time. So first I'm going to go into here, see if there's anything available for myself. Pills and bombs. I think one of these might be a Tears upgrade and a balls of... Okay, that's hematemesis. Interesting. I'm gonna take the Tears upgrade with me because I don't exactly know how the D4 works. Like, maybe it could steal my stats from me. I don't really know. So this should give me an item and kill me. It's a golden chest. I'll take that. So I'm revived as Mega Judas right now. It gives me a normal chest, which gives me 2 keys. Well, I guess that's a 1 key gain. Get a Tears upgrade. And I look kind of odd now, but I'm going to re-roll and see exactly what I have. Okay, so I have the magnet. I have my reflection. I have poison tears. I'm not entirely sure. I have a bunch of flies, and I don't exactly know why I have a bunch of flies. And I guess other than that, it's kind of a mystery. There's no other real visible traces. I could go back and get a bomb. I don't really want to. So I guess I just move on. Go to the boss room. There is a tinted rock in here, so I don't want to exit right away. I did seem to get extra bombs. I have Mr. Mega. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Now, was that transformation any good? Well, my flies are not killing these bonies, or Q-bones as I like to call them, in one hit. So that's not ideal. I guess since I don't have flying, magnetic tears are not the worst. I do have another life? So who knows where that life comes from? It could just be a 1-up, in which case I'm not a fan of that. I'm killing spiders in 1 hit at least. Okay. 2 of spades doubles my keys. I like to think of how I remember. I like to think of it this way. Spades help you get places. You can dig to places. So they will give you keys. Clubs are something you use to hurt people. So those will give you bombs. I guess in real life, bombs are more often used to actually dig further than spades are used to dig because, you know, blasting and mining. But that's besides the point, and I don't really care for your goddamn pedantics. Secret room could not be there. Secret room might be able... Am I in Curse of the Maze right now? Seems like I may be. That was an astoundingly good shot from that guy. I am not sure if there's any reason for me to actually kill these TNT barrels. I guess there could be a black market or something. Again, I've given up hope on the boss trap room here. But I should be... Oh, god damn. I'm gonna re-roll this run again real hard. Because I'm not a fan of my reflection. Not in the slightest. But remember, I can't overuse the D4. I have to get a good run and then stop. But I do want to get more items before I reuse the D4. Okay, so the secret room could be here. I shouldn't be wasting my bombs as I do have Mr. Mega. Please be money. It is money. Let's go to the shop, then go to the item room, and then go fight the boss, and then re-roll my everything. I want to use it sparingly, and I want to make sure I have a lot of items for every time I use it. So I'm going to pick up the Steam sale here. I'm going to pick up an extra key too, even though I have a lot, and I'm going to donate money because I need to get to 999 cents in that thing, and it's not going to be easy. I'm very, very much behind as far as that goes. So there's my boss room already. I could quite easily end up with a deal with the devil here. I'd love to get that chest, but I don't want to walk over the spikes. So bomb it is. Quite a few more cents. Is that another tears down in there, or is that a tears up? I think I remember taking that pill. I don't remember what it is. It is not the tears down, it is hematemesis. Which could be good in certain situations. In a room with an eternal heart in it, in a second secret room with an eternal heart, you can use hematemesis and it will give you a bunch of eternal hearts. So it is a pill worth hanging on to. And why am I continuing to move on? Because I'd actually like to go to the item room and have more than 3 spirit hearts available for a possible deal with the devil. So that's where I'm off to. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Gizzard of Oz. He has a good gizzard, what can I say? Gizzard, I guess he's a bird. Gizzards are a bird thing, right? Not entirely sure about that. Shouldn't be too much left on this floor before I actually find myself. Might as well get the penny. I do have Steam Sale now, so all the stores will have items that I can buy in them. Which is definitely a good thing. It's a good thing. Beware of what he sells. He'll surely go straight to hell. I wish I had managed to get the blue map though, because now second secret rooms, if I can find one with an eternal heart in it, I will be in a very, very good position. I'm thinking there might be more advantages to gain on this floor, which is the reason I'm actually exploring the whole thing. There might be mob trap rooms, boss trap rooms. I can go into both at the moment. That was a real close call, actually. Kind of nerve-wrackingly close. Let's grab those 2 bombs and see what's in the... Okay. Just let me go back to the boss trap room. Curse of the Maze. Being real annoying. I think they may have changed it in the most recent patch so that it's more active. So I need to spend a bomb on... this chest, but I think it's worth it. I can fight a couple bosses fairly easily. It was entirely worth it. Get the Hierophant card. And I have to fight 2 bosses for it, but I do have enough now for a deal with the devil. If I can manage to keep these spirit hearts alive. I also am going to want my hematemesis card. Oh, I'm so slow. Yeah, so I am going to want my hematemesis card. I'm going to kind of look for a second secret room, although I won't put way too much effort into it. A single eternal heart could currently give me a lot of HP upgrades. And I'd rather spend real HP than spirit hearts. I like to think of regular HP being worth 3 spirit hearts in case of Guppy Paw. So basically, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here, is what I'm getting at. Oh man. Peep, actually one of my least favorite bosses in the game. I do actually have a second life, so I can just kill myself on the deal with the devil. I hadn't even really considered that. And now I'm a lot less concerned about taking damage. I should have picked up. If I'm not careful, I could die here. The thing that's really getting to me is my range with my reflection. I really want to get rid of it, but I really want to finish off the floor before I reroll. And that's my easiest way of getting rid of it. Okay, so I do get myself a key for that room. Not too pleased with having lost all those spirit hearts that I worked so hard to gain, and by worked so hard I mean made a small amount of progress. I am going to go into here. Gotta get away rather quickly. I don't trust myself anymore is the problem that I'm having. Is one of those balls of steel. One of them's Tears Upgrade. One of them's Puberty. There's my hematemesis. And then I get a bunch of those. I could very well have Pyromaniac or something. I don't know that though, and now it seems very likely that I'm actually going to die on this floor, and if that's just a 1-up that I have, instead of like maybe a Lazarus's Rags or something better, I could die and come back with 0 spirit hearts, which I'm not too interested in, you know. Might not be the worst thing, but definitely won't be the best thing. Okay, you will die before you get to me. so I'm not too concerned about that. There we go, 2 more squirts. Lovely. Go to the item room. Pick up the doctor's remote. Unfortunately, that doesn't count as an item that will just stay with me. Although it's not actually a horrible item when you have... okay, let me be honest here. Be honest with everybody, including myself. It's a bad item. I only really have one place that I think the secret room could be, or the second secret room, and that's right here. It's not, so I'm not going to bother searching for it more. There are a couple more places, but that was what my instinct was telling me. So I fight Gertie. If I have to fight somebody with no health, Gertie might as well be that enemy. Because Gertie, you can dodge fairly easily, you can hit a couple bombs in there, which I'm going to 100% do, because if I don't, I'm not sure if I can actually beat Gertie without taking any damage. There we go. I get a health upgrade. So I can't kill myself on a deal with a devil like this. I'm gonna take the health upgrade and then reroll the run. I think that's the way it's gonna have to be. I get a ton of health. And oh my god, Proctosis, a fair amount of range. I'm wearing a box. I look real strange. Oh, I have, I'm invincible if I stand still. This is very strange, but I think this is where I'm actually going to get rid of the D4. Because, I don't think I need it anymore. I think this is the run I'm going to be going with. Lots of health. At least 1 black heart. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to get back to the point where I was. Hematemesis is a good pill for this situation. And I don't actually mind Doctor's Remote. Do I still have... Yeah, I seem to still have some pretty strong tiers there. 48-hour energy there. I guess I could use that to search for the second secret room a bit more. I'm not entirely sure where I'd go with it, so I'm just going to go down to the next floor. I'm not going to spend like 10 billion years on this run. But I am a fairly big fan of Proctosis. So I'm happy with how things turned out. I lied, I'm going to check 1 more location. Maybe even 2 more locations here. Could be there. Hey, it is there. Chest gives me some spiders. I should have quite a bit of damage right now. Look at how my Proctosis tiers are bigger than I am. So that's a good sign to me that I'm doing quite a fair amount of damage. Don't think I missed any tinted rocks, and I shouldn't have to miss any with Doctor's Remote. Which is an advantage of Doctor's Remote a lot of people don't think about. You know, it's only a couple rooms. I am kind of nervous about this room in all honesty. But I shouldn't be, as this room is kind of easy. I guess I could have used Abel there in order to kill the last fly. And I'm kind of nervous that I'm already on the necropolis. Do I have piercing shots? That looks like I just had piercing. Why do I look so... What is with the red blue eyes there? Like, I've never seen that as far as I know. It is very strange. I really should not have taken damage there. I might have Proctosis Polyphemus. But you'd think I'd actually be doing slightly more damage with Proctosis Polyphemus. Maybe not, though. I am killing these guys in 1 hit, which isn't an insignificant amount of damage. So I could go into there and use Hematemesis. I'd rather do that a bit later and hopefully get a deal with the devil on this floor. Oh, I moved so slow. So I do want the full health poo. But maybe before I hit the full health poo... Nah, whatever. I was thinking maybe before I hit the full health poo, I can actually use Hematemesis and get some red heart drops on the ground. But I'd much rather use it for a second secret room. Let's kill this poo. Now that neutral flies are a lot easier in this game, I actually prefer to kill them very, very quickly. Because they present more risk to me as they're stationary targets than they do dead. When they took like 10 billion hits, I would leave them because, you know, if you freed them, they could actually do a fair amount of damage. So that wasn't the location of the secret room. These guys should die in a hit or 2. I should actually be blowing up these skulls too. That was the only guy? Okay. That room is fine with me. And I'm not sure why I'm actually using bombs instead of the doctor's remote, kind of forgetting the only advantage the doctor remote gives me at present. Did I just kill one of those guys with Abel? Because I'm pretty psyched about that, if that was actually the case. I have charm tears. That's, I think, what the weird blue eyes are coming from. Battery charge, not too interested in using it immediately. I'm not entirely sure I have the speed to get through that. Okay, Smart Fly is a really good item, and I have enough money to definitely go to the shop here. Unfortunately, it's just greed, and I don't have a reroll anymore. Actually, I'm not even playing as Isaac anymore. I'm playing as Judas, which I sometimes forget. Tears upgrade, definitely important to me. I, for a second, actually forgot how to use pills, which tiny bit embarrassing for somebody who's played as much Isaac as me. Yeah. I just didn't have the speed to get through there, and I didn't know how to trigger them in time. And I'm now Lord of the Flies, so flies are all on my side. I have flies on my side, which is great for me. And normal flies should be moving more slowly. I'm not sure if it actually gives you... Okay, so wall masters on this room. Gotta remember that wall masters can come down over pits. The fire must have shot at me there. That's the only thing I can think of that may have happened. I think I might somehow also be generating flies, although I'm not entirely sure how, and I'm not sure why I keep using my bombs instead of actually using my doctor's remote, which I think I can actually kill 4 fires with here and get a spirit heart. Yes, I can. That'll at least slightly increase my chance of killing Loki without getting hit, or without taking red heart damage, which slightly increases my chance of a deal with the devil, but I'm good with a synth oil. I'd like to use a second bomb there. Okay, push pin I guess is better than nothing, which is what I had. There's lots of positions the second secret room could be in, so if the game could see its way to giving me some more bombs, I would love to use them. Health poop, not too interested. Deal with the... I can now fly, so I might as well go into here. And since I came into here, it was a good thing I brought a charge on that, because 2 more spirit hearts and Guppy's head. I don't think I can bring myself to lose Guppy's head because my flies are going to be doing such good damage. They could literally carry me through the game. Unfortunately, I'm really bad at remembering to actually use Guppy's head on every room. So I don't have Mr. Mega anymore. My, why am I suddenly doing more damage? Do I have rage? Oh, that's my occasional piercing shot. I forgot how extreme it would look. Oh, I read that as range up before I took it. I'm very sorry about that. Now I can get this chest too. I don't have magnet tears anymore. I do have 41 cents though, so anything I want to buy should be fairly easy. Not entirely sure what even killed that guy. Keep using my Guppy's head. I want to kind of build up a fly army. I don't even want to use my flies if possible because they will take out bosses real fast. Faster than I could hope for. And I've ended up with a fairly good run for a run that didn't get any deals with the devil. You must admit. Now, did I not buy anything in here? Okay, no, it was actually greed. Completely forgot about that. And I think I actually ditched the D4 at the right time, and I don't regret ditching it for a doctor's remote, even though that's maybe not the most popular choice. As you can tell, I'm a tiny bit out of practice. Fuck you, Blue Spike. I'm moving on. Carry on my wayward Blue Spike. There'll be peace when you're a Pooh Spike? Winnie the Pooh Spike? I don't know. Either way, looking forward to playing this blood bank. If only because it will give me a bunch of money and allow me to go to the boss trap room. I don't think I have any luck upgrades, so I'm not entirely sure why I'm playing this. A better trinket would actually be kind of nice. And that trickle charge increases the charge time on an item. I might replace Guppy's head in the future, so I don't mind the idea of trickle charge. And since I need bombs, I think this is entirely worth it. Look at how quickly he died. That was entirely worth it. And my tears rate is actually very high at the moment, so that was a super easy room. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've entirely won now. I do have 2 bombs. I could possibly bomb my way into a secret room, which would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice to go to a secret room? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Secret room couldn't be over there, which is good to know. I should be remembering to use Guppy's head. I think I've actually forgotten a couple of times so far. So every time I kill the last enemy in a room, Guppy's head. Guppy's head, Guppy's head, Guppy's head, 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 Guppy's head, Guppy's head, Guppy's head, 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 Guppy's head, Guppy's head, Guppy's head, head, Guppy's head, Guppy's head, head, head. It'd be kind of cool if they actually added items in this game that were like transformations to mega versions of every character. Like, maybe the Mega Isaac, you could respawn with like a Super D6, which charges every 3 rooms. And with 2 hearts. For Mega Maggie, maybe you respawn like actually with 6 hearts, but lowered speed. Mega Samson, a different type of rage. I can't think of exactly what type of rage that would be off the top of my head, but sounds like it could be a pretty cool idea. Who else is there? There's the Mega Samson, Mega Judas. We already have Mega Judas. I don't know, there's lots of cool mega ideas that I think could be very, very viable. Now I'm taking much more damage than I should be, and I'm not too happy about that host there, but I can just leave the room, so it doesn't really matter. Anyone can see, it doesn't really matter to me. Da 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 da. The Mega Maggie transformation I just suggested would actually be like hella good, probably. As good as a helicopter, as it were. Okay, I don't want to use my flies for these guys since I killed them in 1 hit anyways. I did fairly well for myself. The purple fires can actually drop spirit hearts, so I do want to blow these both up. Come on, nope. No more spirit hearts. So I know I'm doing really well, but I'm kind of nervous because I'm throwing myself. Like, it's not the game's fault. It's not the rooms that are too hard. It's me just being real fucking bad. Like, I should not have been hit by a wall master ever. And I know there's a lot of them here, so maybe it's forgivable, but shouldn't have happened. The jar really sucks, so I'm just gonna pick up the battery for the extra flies. And I know I'm still not remembering to pick up flies on every room, but I must have lost the Steam sale at some point. Didn't even consider that might happen, but it doesn't really matter. Just checking for tinted rocks in this room, because sometimes those rooms where you have to fly to get the tinted rocks, I'm just kind of bad at seeing the tinted rocks, even if I can fly. I can actually use Guppy's head. I remembered right before the boss showed up. Haven't gone to the item room yet. Likely a bad idea to skip it, you know, pretty much a free item. I have lots of... and yeah, Daddy Longlegs. I would have been very upset if I had missed that and I knew about it. Daddy Longlegs, now that it works on Blue Baby and Isaac, is one of the best items in the game, so... well, one of the most consistent, like, good damage items in the game, and look at how much damage I'm doing how quickly. How much damage I am doing how quickly. I'm going to take the Polaroid here. I do get a deal with the devil, finally. It is Mum's knife. I don't actually want Mum's knife. I'm going to use Hematemesis here and pick up full health and then move on to the next floor. I might get a deal with the angel on the next floor, but I just really, really don't want Mum's knife. Unfortunate, but true. Unfortunately, Trickle Charge is now doing nothing for me. I was kind of hoping to pick up a different spacebar item at some point. And you know, I even have decent range with this, like, I can shoot all the way across the screen. So I don't really have to get in range of people. This is a mob trap room. It should be all bosses if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's Fistula, Bomb Fistula actually, who I unfortunately took damage to. I did use Guppy's head before leaving the room though. And Chub should be super easy. I lost all my flies, but you know, they were just black flies, little black flies, from which I will die if they pick my bones. Okay, I did have Revenge Fly. I actually completely forgot that I have Revenge Fly. I'm adding a few too many syllables into that. Get away from me. Okay. So I lost my only Spirit Heart. Does that matter greatly? Maybe. I've kind of screwed myself out of a deal with the Devil Chance too now. I still think I've won this. Whether I should not have picked up both those half hearts, because a half heart interval will give me some permanent Polaroid invincibility. Wow, it has just been too long since I've played. I love how I can actually kind of shoot across rocks, but only because my tears are so big that they kind of reach across rocks. Very strange thing that I didn't think could happen, but apparently can. There we go. So it does actually decrease damage over the range, but I still do quite a decent amount of damage, and I think that my tiers, or my flies actually scale with the most damage I do. There we go, got myself an extra spirit heart. I should be looking for tinted rocks. I do know what they look like now. And I didn't see one in that room, but I did notice there were rocks, so that's why I started searching for tinted rocks. How about you just get away from me, because you're gonna blow the fuck up? Blow the fuck up, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Eternal heart, and don't come back no more. That was a pretty cool room. I like that I got an eternal heart off of it. And I don't like that I almost took damage. That was a room that I definitely should not have taken any damage on. I didn't, so, you know, I guess all is forgiven, but I was too close for my own comfort there. Is this a secret room? No. Okay. Got a lot of flies. Got the fly and the coconut. Mix them both together. No tinted rocks here. The tinted rocks look like this, except they have an X in that bottom right corner. In case you guys were wondering, but you know, what's the use of wondering if he's good or if he's bad, or blah 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 blah. I don't remember that song. Might as well be using Guppy's head. I do still forget, but I'm doing better than I usually do with my Guppy's head remembrance. Remember to use Guppy's head every fucking room. There's no gunpowder, treason, or plot. Just do it, asshole. Seriously, you dick. Okay, this should be a fairly easy floor. In all honesty, I'm invincible. I can win any fight. I can just stand here and be invincible while Daddy Longlegs takes care of everything. But that would be slightly boring. So, Pentagram is a damage upgrade. Makes my tiers even bigger and allows me to move on. Carry on my wayward son. I haven't sang the song for so long, but I do whenever I let's play. So, I was kind of worried that I was talking bullshit when I said I could shoot over rocks, but I clearly can. That was a clear example of that happening. If I have one complaint, I still move pretty damn slow. Let's be honest here. Oh, they fixed the fact that this guy was vulnerable for a tiny bit after you enter a room. So I did actually trigger my Eternal Heart there. I don't actually know how much health I have since I keep getting the curse that, well, it just doesn't tell me how much health I have. That's all, I guess. Remember, I could use Daddy Longleg to be invincible on this floor, but I think that is boring. And I'm going to fight this the normal way. Not even really searching for the secret room anymore. Don't really need keys anymore. Haven't unlocked all the runes, so I'm not looking forward to like doubling my chests on the chest. I'm actually considering, since I'm so behind, just getting the I haven't been using Guppy's head either. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. You are an idiot. Ha 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 ha. I also have an absolutely useless trinket. So, that's something worth noting, I guess. More flies. Flies for the crows. Carrying for the birds, carrying for that. What's that expression again? Carrying for the crows? I don't even know where that expression's from. Should be looking for tinted rocks here, but there's a lot of rocks, and I don't see any tinted rocks immediately. Although I may have missed one in a room with so many rocks. No tinted rocks there either, and it is the Mum fight. I have 3 flies for it. They basically instantly did about half of Mum's health, which is pretty awesome. I'm just going to focus on dodging here, and I'm going to allow Mum to take out her own guys. At this point, I could just make myself invincible, which might be a good idea. Yeah, no. So, killed Mum without taking any damage. I took the Polaroid, so I'm going up to the cathedral. And I should be generating more flies every room, so I might as well do that. Might as well be generating some flies. Bow, bow, bow. Might as well be generating flies. There's 10 extra cents. I could get money equals power on the next floor, so I'll be only slightly lazy when picking up money. Unfortunately, the boss room was not straight up. Gee, the gangster life is the life for me. Temperance card, I'm not sure if it works blowing it up to get an item on the next floor, but I might as well keep it and try. Ooh, that really hurts. That was all my spirit hearts that are now gone. On the plus side, if I now get a half heart, I should be fine. not to mention on the super plus side, I'm invincible. There's like, this is a one run. There is no way I lose this run. If I get to half a heart, all I have to do is be incredibly cautious and never move. It's one. I'm done. Got to be using my flies more often. I'm kind of thinking that the boss room might be up here is what I was about to say, and then I immediately ran to a spike room. Oh, spiky room, the spikes are called. Happy New Year's, by the way. That is the one thing I've neglected to say throughout this entire video. And I took 2 damage there because I was just thinking about how I neglected to say Happy New Year's, which is like the most obvious goddamn commentary to say after I've been gone for like 2.5 weeks. No, I didn't want to pick that up. I just did the wobble, and it turned out badly for me. I didn't want to wobble. I'm not a Wobbuffet. Wobblefet. Now I'm actually becoming slightly scared. Even though I say I'm invincible, and officially speaking, that is very true, I am invincible. It doesn't stop me from being nervous here. Need to kill you. Okay, he didn't drop any bombs, and there's only 1 left. Are there 2 left? Where are you? Where are you, Wrath? Where are you, Wrath? Have I ever tell you guys about the Where Are You Ninja events of 1944? Is this a second temperance? Okay, well I might as well use 1 temperance and not play it. Blow it up. That's what I wanted to do. I was hoping for hearts, not money there. And I still haven't been using Guppy's head enough. Okay, I did get free flies there off of those guys, so I'm pretty psyched about that. Use Guppy's head. Always be guppying. ABG. It's like abs, but better. So I really do want to be circle strafing here. The main problem is I can't actually see the bullets coming in, which is a bit of an issue. Like I said, I'm actually invincible though, so yeah, you guys want to talk about something? My ridiculous invincibility. I do have attack fly, so if I take a damage, this would be faster. I'm hoping to get some health on the next floor, and I'm just kind of waiting for these guys to like kill themselves on me or teleport away. This would be much faster if I just killed you. Yep, there we go. Did it. Unfortunately, spawned more. Oh, and I took a damage, so my attack fly should be going now, but it isn't. Okay, there we go. Revenge Fly is, well, out for blood, to say the least. I am fortunately very invincible at the moment. Revenge Fly out for blood again. I can't afford to take more damage, so I'm not going to move. This is it. This is my fight. This is how I fight. This is how a man fights. No, oh, not true at all, but... Okay, beams of light from heaven. If he appears so far away again, after this, like after this round, I actually just put my hands back on the keyboard. I may take a couple shots at him, but only if he appears far away, because I don't want to be hit, and I want the time to go back into invincibility mode if necessary. There we go, he's dead. I get no health for the experience, but I do get to go up to the next floor where I hopefully have the patience to actually win, or I get some health, or something happens. First, let's blow this up. Do I get an item? No, but I do get a health. And lemon mishap. Okay, interesting. So, I'm gonna take all of this, because there's no reason not to. The really interesting thing here, though, is magic fingers, because I have 62 cents, and it scales with your damage. So... that's real good. Lemon Party is also real good. And I think I can actually just pay my way to victory here. How to jump, completely uninteresting. Tears up does help me a bit, but I'm not going to be using tears very often here. There we go. 6 cents to clear one of the hardest rooms on the chest is a pretty damn good deal. Didn't realize this was a double room. I really don't like that I have Curse of the Lost here. Mr. Mega for free. I have more than enough money to just do this for every room. Interesting run. I Could have been very slow, but instead it was quite quick at the end. The half heart should give me some permanent Polaroid invincibility, so I can actually fight a couple rooms naturally without just paying my way to win. I like the pay to play. Kind of a funny reference for an item. I enjoy it. It's double big rooms would have been real fucking tough for me if I hadn't gotten this item. Ooh, okay. Kind of surprised I got hit there. So, you know, the risk isn't gone. I look real strange now. What in hell's name is that? Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at how I look. What are causing those weird blue things? I don't know. It's very strange. Pick up a bomb. With permanent Polaroid invincibility, which I do have, it should take like absolutely 0 time to beat. Oh, this room is dying hard. That room, I'm actually running low on money, but I needed to pay to win that room. I would have taken damage easily, and I'm not interested in it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I actually have to be slightly more cautious now. Now I've taken damage, so I have to pay, kind of. Oh, and there's no hearts that I know of. Heart? Give me a heart? Half a heart. You asshole. I could lose here. Come at me, bros. I kind of absolutely have to actually stand still for this, unless I get some health pretty quick. Unfortunately, that specific Gertie Jr. is being an idiot and just killed himself on my fly. I could take out one of these guys myself fairly easily, I think, but he's currently like on me, so I'd rather not. There we go. Fairly easy victory in the end there. 2 extra bombs, not quite what I was hoping for. This room is very, very much worth... No! I threw so bad! Wow, that was the world's biggest throw. I was literally invincible, but so impatient that I tried to kill him, and I only shot one of them instead of 2 shots, and I could have one-shot them. That room was the most incredible throw of all time. I am so sorry, everybody. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys soon, because I'm back and I'm on a schedule, and even Geeky Gaming Grub is going to come back because I have a cool recipe that I want to share with you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.